Hey guys, it's Ryan Souls here, and today I'll be doing my top 10 British comedy shows. Now, the reason I'll be doing this is because I was raised with all these shows and they played a big part in my life, so I just thought I'd honour them by giving them their own top 10. So yeah, here we go. Number 10 is Horrible Histories. Now, the reason this is number 10 is because this actually quite helps with my history at school, and sometimes at school, watch them. But sometimes I could just watch them not for learn, just for the pure comedy of it, because it is a hilarious show, and it's definitely, I'd say it's definitely up there, the best shows that's ever been on TVBC. But compared to these other shows, it just doesn't compare. But it definitely deserves to make my top 10. So yeah. Number 9 is Gavin and Stacey. Now this isn't actually a proper comedy. It's more of it's a normal TV show, but there are some funny things in there. It's not all serious, and it has a heartwarming story. The characters are likeable, like Nessa, Bryn, Gavin. Stacey does annoy me quite a bit, but I like Smithy, and all the characters in here are just likeable, relatable, and it's a nice story. So yeah, that's why it's at number 9. Number 8 is Little Britain. I've got Little Britain and Little Britain USA. I don't really know if I should count them as two different shows, but I've decided not to. So I count Little Britain USA and normal Little Britain as one, because these are both really funny. David Walliams and the other guy, forgot what his name was. They're both really funny. I think it's really good how they take on all these different characters, and the makeup's done really well, and it's all hilarious. Some of it's a bit inappropriate, but that's why it's so hilarious. So yeah. Number 7 is The Catherine Tate Show. Now this is actually quite similar to Little Britain, I think, because it's about one person. She takes on all the roles of a bunch of different people. They're all hilarious, they're all funny in their own little ways. Got some some guest stars from the guy from Gavin and Stacey, forgot what his name was, and all the sketches are great. There's the what's the name? I don't know what name was, which is Do I Not Bother Girl? I'm just gonna call her that. The woman who panics over everything, and the woman who gets married to a psychopath cannibal in America or something. And it is a really funny show. Now, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is The Royal Family. I used to love this show when I was little. I still love it now, but I have seen some other shows that are better. But it's as funny as it's always been. It's about an old British family, really lazy, and I love Jim. He's just the main guy in it. He never moves the muscle. And there's the episode where he's scraping the wall off. I think that's really shows who he is, a really lazy man who's never going to get anything done, just sits in his chair all day. All the characters are funny, and yeah, that's why it's at number 6. Number 5. Now, before I do number 5, this is our top 5 favourite comedies, obviously, and all these deserve to be number 1 because I love all these equally, and it was really difficult to rank them, but yeah, this is my opinion at the moment. So number 5 is I'm Alan Partridge. Now, I actually watched the show kind of recently. I only started watching the show last year or something, and at first I didn't like it. I only saw a bit of it on TV, and I saw Alan Partridge and I thought he looks like such an idiot. I didn't want to watch it, but eventually I did sit down and watch it, and I really loved it. Alan Partridge is a moron, but he is also so funny, and there's only 2 series, but both of them are really funny, 1 and 2. I love the sketch where he has his psychopath fan, and he has the room with all his stuff, and when he's on the radio, just some of the stuff he says. And then there's the guy where meets that friend Dan, and he's just shouting Dan repeatedly in the car park. And then he goes to his friend's house, gives him a cup of beans at the doorstep. And it's just all little stuff like that that make this TV show a gem. So yeah, it is number 5, but these other 4 are pretty good as well. Number 4 is Miranda. This show is awesome. It says 5 stars here, so you know it's going to be good. Every episode is so funny. Miranda's like so funny and likable. All the side characters are funny. The only thing I don't like is Tilly. She is so annoying. I think she ruins every scene she's in. But take her away from this, this would be like a perfect comedy show. But because of Tilly and some other annoying characters, can't really remember, but there are a few, it is only number 4. But overall, it is a really funny TV show. Number 3 is Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere. This is Max and Paddy's box set because it has Road to Nowhere and The Power of Two. But I'm really going to count The Power of Two as a TV show because it's not really just an exercise video. For Max and Paddy, it only had 6 episodes, but all the episodes that were there are so hilarious. I love the sketch with Billy the Butcher, with like where he goes to the cafe and like knocks on the door, holds the woman at gunpoint to make him like full English or something like that. And then I love it when they go to prison and they meet Raymond the Bastard. That's probably my favourite episode. And every episode is just so hilarious. And it's mainly what really I like. It's just their accents, just the way they talk. That just makes it for me as well. So yeah, it's a really great show, and that's why it's number 3 on the list. Number 2 is Mrs. Brown's Boys. Now, when I was younger, I didn't like this either because I saw Miss Brown, I thought it was a bit weird, like a man dressing up as a woman, and she like mistreats her like late husband's dad like a lot actually, and she's like overprotective of her children. But that's what makes it so hilarious. There are some people who don't like it because the way she like, because she's just not a likable character and she mistreats granddad. But you just got to think it's not real, so just don't like take it too far. And there's so many funny things with like Buster and all her children and granddad, and she's just such an inappropriate person. And we're talking about like sexual stuff like with her, like Jacko, and but you never actually see Jacko, but the way they talk about him is hilarious. Always in hospital, and this is a seriously funny show, and I watch it any day of the week because I just love it. Number 1. Now, this, I'm actually surprised that this was number 1, but I just looked through all my other comedy shows and I just thought, who am I kidding? This is my favourite comedy show, one of my favourite TV shows of all time, and it is, oh shoot, sorry about that, it is Not Going Out. This is a seriously good show. I've got series 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here, and I think there have been some more, but I think they like kicked Tim out, and it's not really the same without Tim, so I haven't watched them. I don't really like Series 1 as much as the rest, but that's only because of Kate. I don't like her stupid American accent. She's not a likable character at all. But there are some things I do like in Series 1, like the episode where it gets like that goth child, and then Tim's always talking about him about thrash metal bands. I like that episode. But in Series 2, 3, 4 and 5, they're all masterpieces. I love them all, every single episode. I love the drugs one. I love the camping one. The camping one is in Series 5, I think, and the drugs one is in Series 3. They're my 2 favourite episodes, but all the other episodes, they're less important, but they're all so hilarious, and I can't actually think of them all right now, but they're the 2 that stick out to me, and this is easily my favourite comedy show, and one of my favourite TV shows of all time. So yeah, there you are. Alright, so thanks for watching my top 10 British comedy shows. Make sure you look at my other top 10s and worst to best and versus series. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe. And yeah, make sure you watch my next video. See ya.